Well, it is the third day of quarterfinals with coverage presented by Mobalytics. Didn't mess up my first try on this intro.
It's okay.
Yeah, did not. Nobody saw that. It was edited. I am joined right now by Maxlore. The day after what some would consider a very, very exciting match, but I know for you guys was a little crushing.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this because, one, what was interesting was I expected you guys to be, at the start of the day, I was like, all right, SKT, chances aren't great, but they'll probably do an interview because they're going into it with pretty positive mood. Unfortunately, like, you guys were seemingly pretty upset afterwards. Was it just more tough because you got so close and then weren't able to finish that last game?
Well, I guess it was like a mixture of things because, well, we should have and could have won if we played better. Like, we messed up once in game 4 and then it was over, and game 5 it was like there was just mistakes that we wouldn't have normally made. And like at the start of the day, like I said to my team, we will win no matter what. And I don't just say that as BS. I actually just believe in myself and believe in the team. And so it's really heartbreaking to lose.
Yeah. So, I mean, so you were not surprised then, if you believe so much in yourself. As, by the way, the crowd's going crazy right now because RNG's winning.
Yeah.
But you were not surprised by what went down with how successful you guys were against SKT, it sounds like.
Well, yeah, SKT have shown like massive issues in the early game, and we are a team that is really good early game, and so I actually hope to get matched into SKT and like for the draws for quarterfinals before they maybe improve and get even better. And if we met them in semis or finals, if they improved and everything, then maybe we might not have gotten like all these early leads that we did. But yeah, we definitely went into it thinking that we could win.
That's really exciting because I feel like a lot of people would look at SKT and just say, oh man, like 3-time world champions, like they've got Faker, best player to ever play. They are just unstoppable. It must have been very intimidating, or might be very intimidating for many people. But for you guys, you felt confident in yourselves.
Well, we all knew that if we went into the game with that mindset of, oh, the Koreans are just better than us, or it's SKT, oh my God, and Faker's a God, they make no mistakes, then we're not going to be proactive at all. And we have zero chance of winning if we don't believe we can win. So going into the game with the mindset of we can win, it doesn't matter who we're playing, just turn the nameplates off, and they're just human beings. Maybe like that we would just play in scrims or in other competition. They'll make mistakes. We just have to be proactive and force them.
How proud are you in Misfits? I'm sure you're quite a bit, but it does seem as though you guys exceeded everyone's expectations, not just in yesterday in the matches, but a lot of people didn't have you getting into quarters. And I mean, it's very impressive, I think, your guys' run.
Well, I already said coming into Worlds that I'm here to win. So like, I'm extremely happy with the fans' reaction to how well we've done and all the support we've received. And I am proud of my teammates' performance and everyone's performance, but I'm not proud of my own. I know that I could have done a lot better, and if I was the best player in the world and I want to become the best player in the world, then we would have won, and I didn't. So I have a lot to work on for next year.
Now, what happens for you guys? I know some of your teammates going back tonight. I don't know if you were on the analyst desk just now, but what does the next couple of weeks look like?
Well, I'm going to go back home probably tomorrow, and I'm going to sort out some problems I have, like sleeping issues and other stuff. I'm also going to not take a break from League. I'm going to try streaming because I think it's going to be pretty fun during off-season to just chill and turn off like the competitive side in your brain, waking up every morning thinking of League, like how can I get better, all this. Just try to relax myself and not think about that for 2 weeks, just to reduce the stress levels and everything. I want to try get into like a bit of sport, or maybe like change the competitive mindset of myself from League to just learning another game, a real life game, and I think it'll be really fun.
Have you picked a sport yet?
Yeah, I'm thinking like basketball, football, or soccer for people like you and NA fans.
Yeah.
Soccer, basketball, table tennis. Maybe I'll start tennis again. I played like for 7 years.
Table tennis or tennis?
Both.
Oh, okay.
I love them both.
Just hitting a ball with your hand is very nice.
Yeah, like juggling balls as well. Like it's all great.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was thinking of like, I know I'm short, but like maybe trying volleyball because it seems pretty interesting as well.
Are these all your considerations, or are you trying all these things? Because obviously, I don't know if you know this, off-season is not that long in League of Legends.
No, but I'm a fast learner.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think you will need to be if you're going to go through all that stuff. I mean, do people play all that stuff in the winter in the UK?
I don't know. There's indoor stuff,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
But I mean, it's UK, right? We're used to the cold, so we probably have venues for this stuff. However, I mean, it's like I hate going to the okay, gym is okay, right?
Yeah.
But it's really boring. So if I was to go to a gym, it would be only for like swimming, because I love swimming, or for like competition. Like competition drives me, right? So I'd go for like volleyball, as I said, all these sports, just try it out, and it's going to force myself to get more fit and just see how far I can go.
Yeah. Okay, a little bit of real talk. I know you can't talk too much about this, but I am very curious. Are you concerned about this roster staying together for next year? Because, I mean, during the offseason, like one of the things that sucks is we see this crazy cool story. Misfits exceeds expectations. You guys look really great against SKT. And it always sucks for a lot of fans whenever it's like, and then the band disbanded. You know, like everybody went their own way. So are you worried at all about this, or do you have any thoughts on it?
I feel like if people have issues with each other in the team, or people want to leave, then it's like completely... Like we're all 5 really good friends, and we're completely open with each other, and that's probably the biggest strength of our team, because we had weaknesses. We have weaknesses as a team, and we were able to, instead of focusing on our weaknesses, just go for our strengths and play champions and play in a way that benefits us the most, and that's why we were able to go so far. So maybe like next year we can do the same if we stay together, and I don't know, just whatever the future holds, I'm not worried for myself, and I'm not worried for if there are roster changes for my teammates, because they're all great players and have good mindsets. But whatever team I'm in, I'm going to make sure it succeeds more. Yeah.
Now, hey, one of the things I did see on the subreddit last night, that I think the thread got removed eventually, but it was basically about, you know, winner. I think it was after the third game, it was something like, win or lose, Misfits has made me very excited to watch EU LCS next year. Mm-hmm. And amid so much negativity about the region, do you feel as though you helped in a way kind of redeem or add more energy or more fire, passion for the EU LCS fans for what the team and the region is capable of?
Yeah, for sure we did, because I don't know, after Rift Rivals, after we lost to NA, it's almost like EU had nothing over any other region. It's like harsh to say, but I like, of course we had some things, but I'm just giving like a
the narrative kind of felt like
because like everyone was like EU no personality, and now apparently we sucked, and that, I mean, that's it, right? That's all you need for a region to just be like irrelevant. And there was
boring and bad
EU, and there was no one playing like special stuff, right? So it's not like GAM, where they're not in like the greatest region, but their gameplay is like always really fun to watch. So I guess in that sense, you could say that EU was not as exciting as maybe other regions, also because NA like to throw a lot and we don't. Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, it feels good to hear the fans' reaction and say like EU is a lot better. Like they're willing to watch EU more and invest more, because fan support for us players, even though we care about winning and we might say that we don't care what the fans say, at the end of the day, it is really nice to hear someone say, you know, good job, you did really great today, or I love watching you play. Like that stuff is really, really nice to hear.
Yeah. Well, you're going to stream. What is your Twitch channel?
Twitch.tv/Maxlore.
Okay.
I have a secret one, but like it's pretty cringy and
okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just go. That's the one you're going to stream on, right?
Yeah,
That's okay. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, I guess I'll say you can go on a mission with your stream to prove once and for all that EU has personality and that kind of thing. Because I do think a lot of people wish that EU players stream more. So it's exciting to hear you're going to stream more.
Well, I don't know what you're getting at with like streaming to show that we have personality. I mean, I checked eBay the other day and they weren't selling this personality thing you were talking about. It's pretty unfortunate, but hopefully I can check Amazon or some other website and they can sell me some of that. And then I can show it off on stream,
That would be good if you could just get some personality. No, I mean, what consistently happens is I like to meme a lot, but I do think that the audience often says this whole thing about EU not having personality this is the first time you and I met, but from our first interview and in my other interactions with you, so you certainly seem like you're somebody who has a personality. So it's always very confusing to me when I hear the narrative and then I consistently meet people like you and Reckless and Power of Evil that make jokes and could be funny and say all the stuff and decide they want to pick up 10 different sports during their 2-month break. Like, it's nice to see, I guess, some of that stuff thrown out the window whenever I meet you. So anyway, nice to meet you. Is there anything you would like to say to any of the fans as we've secretly crept over to the side without my producer here?
Yeah, you're missing him now.
Yeah.
I would like to say thank you for all of your support. It makes me really happy that you're supporting me so much and hearing all the great things you all have to say. But and I'm not saying this to make you stop supporting me, but it makes me also sad that I let you all down and we didn't win Worlds. So next year or next international event, whatever team I'm on, I'll make sure we win.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for the interview. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of our coverage of all things Worlds right here on my YouTube channel. I want to thank you all so much for the kind words and support about my videos here in China. I've been trying to put out a ton of great stuff, and you know what? It wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for my sponsor, Mobalytics. They are all about helping you try to get better at League of Legends by identifying your personal strengths and weaknesses, and you can actually check them out over at mobalytics.gg/Travis. They're also running a great giveaway that's in the description of this video, so feel free to check them out.